is ready to ride.
Well, hi, everybody. Hi, Sashina. It's good to see you too. Jonathan's energy needs to be matched today. Ladies and gentlemen, do you like the epic intro, Jonathan? Did it match your energy? Is it good? Are we feeling it? I feel it. I'm feeling it. I hope everybody is doing well today. Steffi B, hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I hope everybody is doing well tonight. Here is a little outline of the plan. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Hunter, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, I'm assuming we're live. You can hear me. Obviously, things are different. Oh, don't press that button. Jesus. You know when you press, you know how touch screens are so different than flip phones, because with the touch screen, you touch it sometimes and you're like, oh my God, did I just call somebody? Do something really important? You know what I'm saying? Hi, Bob. Whereas, you know, when you have to click something or even dial it rotary style, that's even crazier. It's very, very, very directed. Oh, yes. Sorry. First of all, you already licked it without being asked. Thank you, Hunter. But that's a great reminder for everybody else. Please go ahead and lick that like button. Don't be a dick. Give the like a click. Also, as YouTube Daddy, thank you, YouTube Daddy, sends people this our way. My last couple lives have gotten a lot of views somehow for some reason. I feel the need to do some disclaimers at the beginning of the lives now. So wait, I'll come back to this. KCR, so funny. In my mind, I've always just said KCR mom. That's not what it says. Jeez. Anyways, KCR MS says, some of us are decompressing from that Alan Way ordeal. That is what was happening in KLF's channel earlier today. Definitely worth a watch yesterday and today. The dude was a 5150 in my opinion, but you know how it goes. Now, what was I going to talk? Yeah, it does not spell mom. There's no mom in there. In fact, there's only one M. Oh, Crimson. Hey, Crimson, is that what you want? And reminder, I am happy to call people how they want to be called. I'm not talking about your pronouns, although I guess, but really I'm talking about how you want me to pronounce your fucking name. Sometimes I have trouble with it. Like for example, Marielle. I can't do it, but KCR is good. Okay. Anyways. Okay, Daddy. Larry, love it. Slap fight beaver. That's fucking hilarious. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's a great reminder. Oh, wait, hold on. I was giving a disclaimer. What was the disclaimer I wrote? Oh, first, this is a live show. If you're watching on the replay crew, thank you. Hi, but this is live. I didn't make this to be a video. I made this to be a live. So understand that. If you want to see the case in its entirety without me talking, you have to leave a comment down below in a nice way, and I might put them together. No, seriously, I do put some together, but whatever. KCR. Adding to my subs. Subs have been growing. That's why I was going to say this. These are live shows. We interact with the chat. We have fun, but we, it's not about watching the case straight through without interruption. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And in fact, that makes a lot more sense because this isn't even a case today. We're watching Bond Court. I was fucking lazy in a way. I wasn't lazy. I was working on other stuff. And anyways, following our court watching this evening, we are going to hustle over to, where's the hair? It's over there, William. We are hustling over to Mikey, Creedence and Mikey. There is slap fighting going on. You're like, what is slap fighting? It is so fun to watch. We are not doing Judge Van. We're going to Travis County, but you'll see. It's good. I have it right here.
From jail.
Not yet, man.
Anything.
Judge. Oh, they look like a sullen bunch, don't they? Anyways. So like I said, what's going to happen is this live will literally redirect to, you do like my alter hair ego, talking about my hair too much, people just fucking roasted me. Listen, I am on YouTube. I'm aware that technically, even though nobody in my family or friend, like in-person friend group believes it, but like that does make me a public persona in a sense. Like, so I'm putting myself out there. When people comment on videos, I'm not upset. I find it interesting what people comment on. Overwhelmingly, they tend to be positive comments, but lately, again, with the spike in non-subscribers watching one live, and here's the beauty, right? Anybody that knows me, like, or that watches this channel frequently knows that we talk for a long time. We often do long live streams. And so the two most popular live streams right now on my channel that have sort of taken up is both like an hour and 10 minutes long, which is for me like short. It's like super short. And the hair will be back. I love the hair too, but I realized something. I was like, you don't need that hair. You're very beautiful too. But I basically, yeah. Now I've forgotten what I was going to say because I have ADHD. Shit. Mayor, leave a lick. Thank you so much. Also, my eyes look really great with the makeup style that I did. But you guys, the makeup that I did, and that's what I was going to say. This is not for everybody, and that's okay. But the people who, hold on. Having that on the stage makes it so delayed. Now I'm cool. Live warning. KCR. Oh, you're in my brain. Somebody complained about me swearing. Okay, I didn't realize last night, or it was on the 8 Kids live, so I think that was 2 nights ago. I don't recall even swearing that much. I actually think that was fine. And so the person like sort of gave me a little bit of a rebuke. Now they prefaced their rebuke with, don't take everything I say so seriously, and I wish I could contact you privately, which is sort of weird. But XYZ. I love Coca-Cola, that's why. Also, because I found this in Walmart. If you find me a Pepsi shirt and send it to me, William, I'll wear it. Because I'm a whore. Anyways, so she complained that she wasn't able to watch this in front of her children. And I was like, probably not. Like, I don't feel like I'm the main problem with watching this in front of young children. If you're watching court, which is by its nature full of illegal acts, you are at the peril of hearing about those. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was like you were worried about me and my words, but we are exposing said children to random fucking. Oh, apparently I do swear. Whatever. I don't care. Could you tell? Also, reminder. I literally have to click a button every single day when I go live. And this is what bothers me. And I guess only maybe other creators will understand this. Hi, RLS, by the way. Hi, Becca. How are you? But seriously, like when you launch, you put in a live stream, you have to click a button. There's like, you can expedite most buttons, but there is one button that you have to hit. And it is this made for children? And every fucking, oh, there we go. Every goddamn time I press that button, I have to press it. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, this is quite obviously not for children. I've clicked not for children. And also the demographics of the people listening to this channel are well over children. No offense to anybody, but I'm amongst the youngest people here. And it's my channel. I love it though. Anyways, so we're on a time frame tonight, which we're normally not, but we are only because, and this is like practice for me, because one day I wish to be a West Coast correspondent for a bigger channel, or do things like this where we lead into other channels. And so tonight there's SlapFighting on Creedence and Mikey. Creedence and Mikey will be doing the SlapFighting breakdown. I applied for that job. I did not get it. Sad face. I didn't get it with the blonde wig or with my hair. I'll just say that. I didn't get the job either hair, but I gave it a college try. No, there is no. And Loud Elvis. Here's the thing. As I looked at the thumbnail, I realized, people might think that you are doing SlapFighting, but in fact, I'm not. But I'm redirecting us over to Creedence and Mikey, because as much as I joke, they are absolutely great friends of the channel and huge support to me. So I'm joking, obviously. Mikey is a huge help to me in my YouTube land. And you're really not late, reseller. We have not even started, to be honest. So again, this is where I don't understand how people, they got through 12 minutes, or did they show up in the middle? No, it cannot have happened. Anyways, Mike is a legend. Mikey too. That's right. Oh, what is everybody drinking tonight? So suffice it to say, the reason I say that is because it's 17:45, 5:45 p.m. Canadian West Coast time. We are watching some court tonight, Jonathan. I got a little bit for us. Although part of me didn't want to put that on. Anyways, so I have in my allowance another 1 to 2 of these that I'm putting away. And I'm putting it in my Bubba cup, which has ice in it. Oh, red wine I'm hearing. Mountain Dew Code Red. Never had that. I do have something to try out tonight, but I don't really want to try it. How weird is that? And also, Chris Engleby's not here tonight. Sorry, I got to fix my lipstick. The drink, so... Hold on. This Bubba cup is amazing. Hashtag not a sponsor yet, but could be. There. Okay. We're going to watch a little bit of Encore. I'm going to lead us into SlapFighting. I think it starts Who was here earlier? Whoever they were, love it. I'll be 36 this month, on the 25th of March. Hold on. Did you guys like that intro? I really like that. I think that may become the intro. Ooh, Timmy Ho's caffeine amount in it. Okay, you're speaking to me because I've had 2 Tim Hortons coffees today. And I actually looked into it because I thought, oh, you have to be careful, Paige. You're drinking a few of these. Let's just say a few of these. Because I speak like a lawyer. So ambiguous few. An ambiguous few of these. An ambiguous few of these every day. But then I looked at it and I realized that my coffee has double. And loud, that's a good question. Here's the funny thing. My boob size, oh, what a problem. If I could be sponsored by a bra company who could just feel me up all over, left, right, center, upside down, turn around, and then tell me the bras that I should wear, oh, Lord Jesus. Oh. Happiness. That would be happiness. Because, I know I've been told I don't wear the right bra size. I know that I don't. I don't know how. Jonathan. I just need but I want, there are like bra companies that, do all the stuff. I know we don't have Victoria's Secret, first of all. Second of all, La Senza is around. I don't want La Senza. I'm aiming for a fucking sponsorship, guys. We're working on it. Hi, Lisa. Glad you're here. Hit the like button. Let's get watching court.
The bondsman, however, is non-refundable. When you are back at the post, you will be given access to the different phone numbers of different bail bondsmen, if that is what you desire. The third way to be released from custody is by qualifying for personal bond. A personal bond is essentially your promise to return to court. The fourth and final way to be released from custody is by hiring an attorney. An attorney can obtain either a surety bond or a personal bond on your behalf. Additionally, any fee you pay an attorney to get you released from custody will oftentimes go towards your total legal fees if you end up hiring that attorney to handle the rest of your case. That way, you do not have to pay twice. Regardless of how you are released from custody, make sure you return for all your court dates, or warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding the 4 main ways to be released from custody? All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over your individual charge and bond amounts. First, we have Frederick Cole. Wayne. Mr. Cole, you have.
Mr. Coe in the middle, sir. Okay, guys, we're picking out what he did to get here. That is the game this evening. Go ahead and get your guesses in. It's the guy in the middle over there. What did he do to get here? Also, thank you, Bubba, for keeping my drink so cold and ice. Like this ice that's in here, you hear it? It'll be in here till tomorrow. I don't know if I can explain how impressed I am with this cup. I think I say it every day when I use it, but I mean, literally, it's a joy. It's a joy. That sounded a little bit not Disney. Bradley says being an asshole. Theft. Shoplifting tampons. That's sad. Yeah, we'll see. We see who doesn't conform, right? Assault. Drugs. Oh, yeah. Coffee. Listen, the coffee will stay hot for hours. The ice will stay frozen for hours. I don't have a Stanley. I don't want a Stanley. Talk to me, Bubba. Hashtag not a sponsor yet. No, seriously, I don't want a Stanley. Never did. Want more of these. Seriously. I want more.
Have been charged with a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond has been set at $2,500. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, I don't.
Are you requesting that I
Wait.
appoint you an attorney to
What happened to him? What was he charged with? I missed it. Shit. You're like trying to get a job here, Paisley, saying like, oh, you can represent Bubba, but you're not even listening.
dates or warrant will be issued for your arrest? Do you have any questions, gentlemen, regarding the 4 main ways to be released from custody?
Well, I went back.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over your individual charge and bond amounts. First, we have Frederick Cole. Wayne. Mr. Cole, you have been charged with a Class B misdemeanor criminal trespass. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 6 months in the county jail and a $2,000 fine. That bond has been set at $2,500. Do you have any questions, sir?
Hold on, I have to say something, ma'am, because Chris Engleby put this on the screen, or this, he made an absent fee, and so thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. As always, even though he's not here, he'll watch this later. Chris is amazing. He's a prolific gifter and a prolific commenter. So thank you, Chris.
Regarding your charge or bond amount?
No, I don't.
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning, sir, to help you with this case?
Yes, please.
All right, so ordered. Take care of yourself, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, we have Austin Williams. Wayne. Mr.
Austin Williams. He's the one closest to me. And what did he do, you guys? What did he do? The question remained. What did Austin Williams do? Here's the thing. This video, I think, is actually shorter than we think because there's some weird dead time in it, but that's fine. We've already, yes, I like this very much. He's an international diamond smuggler. I will utilize what Cellulite Yoga Pants would normally say because she is not here right now. Erica! Woo! Here for the pregame. Erica, we're guessing what the guy closest to me over here did. Okay, Lisa B's guessing trespass. I am going to say that, but I'm going to include this because I like that a lot. So I will say that he is an international diamond smuggler who was at a gas station and was apprehended because he tried to pay for gas in diamonds. That's my guess. Oh, Hunter, I would never press charges for that, but that's a possibility, 007. And yeah, I think no more bets. Let's get the bets. Let's see.
Williams, you have been charged with an out-of-county felony from Bell County on the underlying unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. They had set that bond at $10,000 cash surety, but I have removed the cash surety condition and reduced that bond to $7,500 to give you the opportunity to post bond out of Travis County and not have to wait for 10 days in jail for Bell County to pick you up. Will that help you?
You're close.
Yeah, but I won't be able to make that.
Too bad.
Okay. Have you been arrested on this case previously?
I don't know. I don't understand what you mean by that, ma'am. I just like 7,500. I won't be able to to afford that.
Right. Is this your first time being arrested on this case? Or what was your original bond amount when you were first arrested on this case?
I think it was something like the amount now, you know, 75 to 1,000 or to 10,000, something like that.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well,
But
a court-appointed counsel could get you out for free. Would you like for me to appoint an attorney to help you with this case?
yes, ma'am, most definitely.
All right. So ordered. All right. You have any other questions for me, sir?
That was it.
All right. Take care of yourself, sir. Next, we have Antonio Martinez. Wade. All right, sir. You have been charged with a first-degree felony, manufacturing or delivery of controlled substance. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 5 years to a maximum of 99 years or life in prison and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $25,000 plus a drug court screening. You also have a second-degree felony unlawful carry of a weapon by a felon, where the range of punishment in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. And that bond was set at $10,000. Do you have any questions, Mr. Martinez, regarding your charge or bond amounts?
No,
Are you requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning, sir, who can help you with these cases?
no,
Do you already have counsel hired?
no, I'm going to.
Okay, all right, so ordered. You have any other questions for me, Mr. Martinez?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourselves, gentlemen. Roars, where we going? You better-
Females next, Judge.
All right. thank
Females
you.
next. Woo! Hi, MB. Who had one? Oh, Vicky did. Oh, look at this room. Hi, room. You guys, reminder tonight after this live, we will be watching Slap Fights. We'll be redirected there automatically. Creedence and Mikey, our amazing hosts, will be calling it. I don't know what you'd say. I know what I would say during it, but again, I didn't get the job, and that's okay because I will be diamond painting for this evening. Oh, MB. First of all, Chuck, good night. Your daughter, don't let any time pass. Good. MB, humble brag away. I am so mad about your Pelotoning. I was looking at one because they emailed me recently. Well, they email me all the time. But one day, ow. One day I will have a man who buys me a Peloton. And he will say, Paisley, this is to keep you skinny. And I will say, okay, here are the ladies.
You out this morning. First, we're going to go over your general rights. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to make a statement. Any statement you do make, however, can and will be used as evidence against you should your case proceed to trial. You have the right to retain an attorney. You have the right to have that attorney present during any interview with any peace officers or other attorneys who may represent the state. You have the right to terminate an interview at any time. If you are indigent and cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney. You have the right to an examining trial, which is a pre-hearing if you're charged with a felony. You will be given a reasonable time and opportunity to consult with an attorney, and you will be admitted to bail if allowed by law. Do you have any questions, ladies, regarding your general rights?
No.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over the 4 main ways to be released from custody. The first way is to post the full amount of your bail in cash or with a cashier's check. That is the full amount, not a percentage or a payment plan. That money is kept on deposit with the sheriff's office until your case is resolved. Once your case is
Oh, shit. I wish anything. Fuck, I'm such a little schemer. I'm like, what could I do pro bono for a Peloton? You could do nothing, Paisley. You could suck some dick. That's what you could do. This is why this is not a children's show. It's not meant to be for children.
resolved, those monies are returned to you. The second way to be released from custody is by hiring a bail bondsman. A bail bondsman will in general charge you 10 to 15% of the bond amount to obtain your release from jail. Any fee you pay a bondsman, however, is non-refundable. When you are back at the post, you will be given access to the different phone numbers of different bail bondsmen, if that is what you desire. The third way to be released from custody is by qualifying for personal bond. A personal bond is essentially your promise to return to court. The fourth and final way to be released from custody is by hiring an attorney. An attorney can obtain either a surety bond or a personal bond on your behalf. Additionally, any fee you pay an attorney to get you released from custody will oftentimes go towards your total legal fees if you end up hiring that attorney to handle the rest of your case. That way, you do not have to pay twice.
I just need to find the right guy who will pay twice. These girls always have some attitudes. They fucking do have attitudes. Hey, Mr. Last Name. It's fucking Saturday night. Saturday night. Dude. Oh, dude. But here's the thing. When you ride... Listen, Miss Carrie. Here's the thing. Oh, could I ride a Peloton naked? Of course I could ride a Peloton naked if I wanted to. And then post videos of it? Of course I could. Just positing out loud here, folks. Just thinking out loud here. I mean, then I could write that off. I say write off like I can fucking file taxes to begin with. Miss Carrie. Yeah, it's not for children. I don't know why that has to be said again. I already clicked it on YouTube, Danny. Hi, Jim. All right. Keep going, Paisley. As a reminder, we are going to be going to watch Slap Fights tonight. What time? I already set it up so that when we leave this, it'll automatically redirect us over to that live, and then we can go from there. Somebody will let me know when Mikey starts. Perhaps even Mikey himself if I'm fucking lucky. I doubt it, though. He's a busy, busy man.
Regardless of how you get out of custody, make sure you return for all your court dates or a warrant will be issued for your arrest. Do you have any questions, ladies, regarding the four main ways to be released from custody?
No.
All right, thank you. Next, we're going to go over your individual charge and bond amounts. First, we have Deborah Hickman. Wade. Miss Hickman, you've been charged.
What has Miss Hickman been charged with? Howdy again, Miss Carrie. Okay. I think, get your guesses in the chat right now. I think that Miss Hickman has been charged with domestic violence, allegedly, in my opinion. In my opinion, allegedly. What do we think? Get your votes in the chat. Hunter, yeah, this is always actually a pretty good guess. That is being mean, Vicky. I don't know that there's a charge for that. If we go use that's terrible. That's terrible. Assault and battery. Domestic violence. Tin Man's still on vacation. Shit, dude. When the fuck were you last on vacation? I'm jealous. Jealous, but also pumped for slap fights later. Okay, no more bets.
With a Class A misdemeanor theft of property, the range of punishment on the type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond has been set at $3,500. Do you have any questions, madam, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Was I eligible for PR bond?
No, ma'am. Pretrial services is saying that you're on probation. Are you on probation?
For Bell County, yes, ma'am.
How long before you get off?
I have 3 months left. I get off on
3 months.
3
Okay.
months left. But you
Yeah,
got
pretrial
in.
services rules is that they can't grant you an additional personal bond if you're already out on a personal bond or if you're on probation or parole. So that's just their rule. But what that means is you can pay any attorney the going rate to get out of jail here in Travis County, Miss Hickman, which is 5 to 10% of the bond amount. So in your case, that works out to be anywhere between $125 to $350 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. They do work 24 hours a day, and you will be given access to the phone to hire them now that you've seen me. Or in the alternative, I can also appoint you an attorney who can get you out for free on bond. Would you like for me to appoint someone to help you this morning?
I have a Bell's bondsman waiting on standby already.
Waiting.
I got
Okay,
me a
so
bail
ordered.
bondsman.
You have any other questions for me, madam?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself. Next, we have Gabrielle Juarez. Is that you, madam?
Oh, that's her, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think that Gabrielle did here? She says bund for bond. Bund. Bund. Go ahead and get your guesses in as to what Miss Gabriella right over here did. I think she, and again, channeling Cellulite Yoga Pants, who's not here, but will be on replay crew. I believe that they stole all the onion rings at a gas station and then ran away. That's what I think. Oh, look who's in the house. The man of the hour, Creedence and Mikey himself. Mikey, we're all pre-gaming, ready to go watch slap fights. We're very excited. I've already set up the stream to auto redirect. We're guessing what this girl did. Vicky thinks it was DV. Embezzlement from employer, DV, drugs, domestic assault, loitering. Chased her boyfriend with a knife. And look at this is Larry Slapfight Beaver. Hi, Lizette is here too. Oh, she was a Karen at the airport. That's a good one. I don't know. Is there an airport in Travis County, Bev? You're going to have to check that out. You're going to have to check that out because I'm not sure. Oh, Grand Theft Auto. Spit on a cop. Love everything that happens at a gas station. I know. And again, that is in honor of Cellulite Yoga Pants. Of course. Good to see you too. We're very excited tonight. Very excited. Although some people were disappointed that I'm not getting slapped on this show. But Courtney, that's entirely possible. Becca, that's possible too. Jonathan, can you actually hit a link down to the slap fighting thing? We will be redirecting there automatically. Listen, Carrie, there is nothing fucking illegal about sucking dick on a Peloton. In fact, that's impressive. And so if somebody's able to do that, I really don't think we should be besmirching their probably incredibly strong core muscles and values. Okay. So I'm just joking. You know what I mean? Okay. I think no more bets. No more bets. A different airport. Holy shit. You know, sometimes the comments do come in very quickly. I'll give it to Creed once in a while. The devil is here. I don't know if the devil showed up. Satin? Was Satin here? Oh, look, Mikey. Hire me. I volunteered to do it for free. And Miss Carrie, I'm sure I could. Hi. Okay, let's see what this lady did. No more bets, no more bets, no more bets.
All right, Ms. Juarez, you've been charged with a Class A misdemeanor assault causing bodily injury. The range of punishment on that type of offense in the state of Texas is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. That bond was set at $5,000 plus a mental health evaluation. Do you have any questions, madam, regarding your charge or bond amount?
What are
too.
my chances of doing personal? Um,
Yeah. Yeah, no, you didn't qualify for personal bond either, mainly because the alleged victim in Travis County, to qualify for personal bond on a misdemeanor assault, the alleged victim must provide what's called a victim input statement, saying that they are not in fear, do not feel threatened, and want you released from jail. When they called your mom to ask her if she was in
Your
fear,
mama.
she says she was afraid of you at this time. So because of that, they cannot grant you personal bond. But again,
Listen,
that just
girl,
simply means you can hire any attorney or bondsman of your choice.
my mom's a bitch too. I get it, honey. Don't worry. You need to just move on. You need to get your life together and move out away from your mama. Okay? But trying to chase someone with a knife. Yeah, she does look a little bit guilty of that. But anyways, let's go ahead and continue watching this. Like I said, now I'm getting hungry. That's probably because I've been using marijuana. Oh my god. Right, Courtney? Dabble clock. B-52 bomber. Oh, that sounds cool. I'm gonna write that down. I really like that. My favorite strain. Oh, I remember the name of it. Lemon Walker. If you ever see that, that's my favorite strain. I remember the name of it. Lemon Walker.
Miss Wars pay them 5 to 10% of the bond amount. So in your case, that's anywhere between $250 to $500 to any attorney or bondsman of your choice. They do work 24 hours a day, and you will be given access to the phone to hire them now that you've seen me. Or in the alternative, I can appoint you an attorney this morning to help you get out on personal bond for free. Would you like for me to appoint someone to help you this morning?
yes, please.
All right, so ordered. Do you have any other questions for me, Miss Juarez?
No, ma'am.
All right, take care of yourself, madam.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, Boris, where we going
Hold
next?
on. Mikey, are you still here? Mikey, are you still here? If you are, can you tell us what time you're gonna start, please? I know it says 30 minutes, but I believe 30 minutes? Oh, so 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes. YouTube Daddy, thank you. No, it says 30 minutes though. So I think that YouTube Daddy understands now. Yes, Courtney says this. It is scheduled for 9:45. I believe they will be. Is Mikey here before the fights? Mikey, are you here before the fights? I bet he's working hard. I don't know. I know he's working hard. Ooh, magic mushroom lost. So weird. I've been waiting all day too. I have my diamond painting set over here, you guys. Ooh, I can show you a little bit of this before we get going. Also, if you're like, oh, I wish this bitch would let us watch these fucking bond hearings, so you can go find them yourself. Look at these. These are coasters that I got for and they're like eyeballs, and then I'm gonna put all the diamonds on them to make coaster sets. How fucking cool is that? They're wicked. I'm very excited. So I have all my diamond painting stuff. I'm drinking Red Bull right now. Drank 2. We're gonna cut off ourselves at 2 on the this. I want to see chicks slap fighting too. I also have a like toxic trait of wanting to do it, which I probably shouldn't. But this so far has been my beverage. They call it apricot edition. Oh my gosh. A wildlife scene. Oh, you guys, I got a really cool one. I'll show you in a second here. Let me let this play and then I'll grab it.
3 north, Judge.
3 North. All right, thank you.
Mhm.
Okay, hold on. I don't know where they're going, but let me just show you. So you see this here? It says coffee because murder is wrong. Isn't that going to be great? And I'm going to diamond paint the whole thing. I have to lay it out flat though. But I fucking love it. With a little like, with the thing holding that. I just think that's so amazing. That's my next diamond painting project. Yeah. After the eye coasters, of course. The eye coasters are good. I know, I need it for a paint. Like, I want to put this, like, this is going in my kitchen eventually. Like, it's so fucking perfect. Although it is going to be tedious as fuck because most of it is just the background, I realized. But that's the way it goes. I also got 2 other ones that are secret that I can't show you guys right now. But I will show you one day later. And then again, these eyes, they come with like so many different eyes. And it's a coaster set. And they'll all be all crazy coasters. Ooh. Okay. And oh look, they're still just working on it. I was letting it play now that we can. Oh my god, what the heck is that, sir? What in the... Oh my gosh. Look at how long it took them. Okay, hello. No, I don't use the light board, but I have pretty good vision, Grammy Rita, so I don't know. Like, have you seen this the elephant that I did, Grammy? I'm also working on this tiger. I'm halfway done it. Oh, question mark. But I had to unzip it, baby. Hold on. Oh, he's coming back. But anyways. This is all done down here. You think drugs for this guy? Possible. Oh, some Saturday nights I'm like, man, drugs. But then sometimes I'm like, meh. I know. Do you like that one, MB? Again, $4 that cost. And it included the frame. These ones were more expensive, but they don't include the frame. But again, it'll be good. This will be good. Again, because murder is wrong. I fucking love that. You think he stole a car? I don't know. And of course, I have to pull this off. I have this on the wall, but I pull it down so often to brag about it. My favorite elephant. L'elephant. This one's my favorite. Buddy, you're so sad looking. You're making us all cry, and we're going to SlapFighting later. Please don't. Please don't. See, oh, there we go.
Examining trial, which is a pre-hearing if you're charged with a felony. You will be given a reasonable time and opportunity to consult with an attorney, and you will be admitted to bail if allowed by law. Do you have any questions, Mr. Smith, regarding your general rights?
No, ma'am.
All right. Next, we'll go over the 4 main ways to be released from custody. The first way is to post the full amount of your bail in cash or with the cashier's check. That is the full amount, not a percentage or a payment plan. The second way is to hire a bail bondsman. A bail bondsman will in general charge you 10 to 15% of the bond amount to obtain your release from jail. Any fee you pay a bondsman, however, is non-refundable. The third way to be released from custody is by qualifying for personal bond. A
This one
personal
too.
bond is essentially your promise to return to court. And then the fourth and final way to be released from custody is by hiring an attorney. An attorney can obtain either a surety bond or a personal bond on your behalf. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding the four main ways to be released from custody?
Nope.
All right, Mr. Smith, you've been charged with a third-degree felony assault family violence. The range of punishment on a type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 10 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond has been set at $15,000 plus no harmful or offensive contact to the alleged victim and an MHMR evaluation. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charge or bond amount?
Nope.
Are you
Nope.
requesting that I appoint you an attorney this morning to help you with this case?
Yeah.
All
Yep.
right, so ordered. You have any other questions for me, sir?
Nope.
All
Nope.
right, take care of yourself, sir.
Thank you.
Is there an EPO on that one, Judge?
I denied it.
You denied it? Okay, perfect. All right, give me 1 second. Let me get him put up and then I'll get the other guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sure. Reminder, these are done at 3:30 in the morning. Also, I spill on myself all the time. That's the way it goes. What is SlapFighting? Whoa, is that a TV? It is a TV. What's on the TV? What are they showing? What is that? What is that? Oh, I couldn't see it.
All right, bud. What's your name, man? Michael. Michael what?
Passing number.
Right. You ain't got to get up. You ain't got to go nowhere, man. Just let me know if you can hear the judge whenever she gets back on here.
All right, I'm here.
Cops, right?
Are you Mr. Hassan Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. My name is Tanisha Jefferson. I'm going to be magistrating you this morning. First, we're going to go over your general rights. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to make a statement. Any statement you do make, however, can and will be used as evidence against you should your case proceed to trial. You have the right to retain an attorney. You have the right to have that attorney present during any interview with any peace officers or other attorneys who may represent the state. You have the right to terminate an interview at any time. If you are indigent and cannot afford an attorney, you have the right to request the appointment of an attorney. You have the right to an examining trial, which is a pre-hearing if you're charged with a felony. You will be given a reasonable time and opportunity to consult with an attorney, and you will be admitted to bail if allowed by law. Do you have any questions, Mr. Hassan Miller, regarding your general rights?
No, ma'am. I would like an attorney though.
So ordered. Sir, you've been charged with a second-degree felony possession of controlled substance. The range of punishment on a type of offense in the state of Texas is a minimum of 2 years to a maximum of 20 years in the Texas Department of Correction and a $10,000 fine. That bond was set at $15,000 plus a drug court screen. You also, sir, have a Class A misdemeanor resisting arrest, where the range of punishment is up to 1 year in the county jail and a $4,000 fine. And that bond was set at $5,000. Do you have any questions, sir, regarding your charges or bond amounts?
I don't have the money and I don't have the money for an attorney. I just don't agree with the charges. I
Oh, you don't? Oh my God, you should have mentioned that sooner, dude. We'll just let them go then. Isn't that what happens when you don't agree with charges that the judge gives you?
was not resisting arrest. They handcuffed me. There was 8 of these guys there, and it hurt. They cut my wrist so hard that they're swollen. I did not resist arrest. I had my hands in my pocket. I never resisted arrest.
Okay. No, I understand. You are innocent until proven guilty. So I have appointed you an attorney this morning. He can file the requisite motions on your behalf, Mr. Hassan Miller, as well as get you out on bond for free. So when he comes and talks to you, just go ahead and fill out all the paperwork for him. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You have any? Oh, let me also say this one other thing. Pretrial services is saying they may have granted you personal bond, but you didn't have any references that you provided. Is there anyone you want me to add to this paperwork at this time?
I don't have, my mom just passed away. I was taking care of her. I don't have anybody left.
Sister, brother, girlfriend?
Amen.
Friend,
Okay.
YouTuber.
All right. Well, talk to court appointed counsel. He can get you out for free.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. Take care of yourself, sir.
Thanks, brother.
Where are you taking us? Oh my goodness. Look at all this. This is quite the walkthrough. Well, dizzy. Yeah, right? Like a little bit seasick. What is going on? We'll watch some court that I recorded earlier, though. After this, I don't know what they're gonna do. Are they just gonna end it like this? Like they're just leaving the judge on the line? Like, yeah, wait till we get back to our spot, judge. Wait till we get on the elevator. It is interesting. Probably inappropriate, I was about to say, but they cut it right at that moment. That's fine. Give me 1 second. We are not going in the elevator, apparently not. Give me 1 second. Why does the lipstick look like that? Why does my lipstick look like that? What do I got? What do I got? I got 15 minutes of court somewhere. Of course I do. Of course I do. Of course I fucking do. Huh. Actually, yeah, I got it. I don't know if this is good though.
So Mr. Lentz, we didn't have audio on him, so
We're doing it.
there we go.
Did you see the message George, on the screen?
Yeah, that's my message. It'll go away.
Okay.
It always goes away. Away. All right, Mr. Lentz. Okay, so hopefully someone's coming to help you. Yep.
This is an interesting motion. We probably won't watch all of it. We'll watch the beginning of it. When the judge is talking. God fucking damn it, Judge, would you start talking? Because we were wanting to watch slap fights that started in about 15 minutes. And like, if you could just properly fiddle up, like, here we go.
8181 hearing on behalf of the defendant. So, Mr. Byrne, this is your motion on behalf of the defendant to withdraw, please. So you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I know you've reviewed the motion, so I'll be as brief as possible. To give a little background, our claim essentially is predicated on the fact or on the claim that the sexually delinquent person statute is unconstitutional as it violates the prohibition against cruel or unusual punishment in Michigan. Mr. Lentz was charged with 1 count of aggravated indecent exposure. He was noticed with a sexually delinquent person notice as well as a habitual offender second notice. He eventually pled down in exchange for the sexually delinquent person notice and the habitual offender notice to be dismissed. So in Michigan, the Constitution protects cruel or unusual punishment. The U.S. Constitution protects cruel and unusual punishment. So our protections under Michigan law are broader than under federal law. And the test in Michigan is pretty well established. It's a 4-pronged test. You have to look at one, the harshness of the penalty compared to the gravity of the offense, excuse me. The penalty imposed for the offense compared to the penalties imposed for other offenses in the state. And then the penalty imposed in Michigan compared to what other states impose for the same or similar offenses. And then finally, whether the penalty advances the goals of rehabilitation. So those are the 4 things we have to consider. So
What do you think?
for factor 1, the severity of the sentence.
Severity of what, bud?
Relative to the gravity of the offense. Of course, all
Okay, I'll stop orange.
offenses
Why
are
is that
very
doing that?
serious. I will say with his offense, it's it's a non-assaultive, non-penetrative offense. It's a high court misdemeanor, which
You know, when you have to say non-penetrative, it's not good, right? Oh, that's what she said. That's what she said, MB. But no, I know what you mean. And no, he's not withdrawing. He's actually arguing the point here.
normally carries a 2-year max. Once you add the sexually delinquent person notice, it elevates the offense. Well, it offers alternative sentencing path the court could take, whereas they could either sentence under the underlying offense if he's convicted, or 1 day to life, which essentially could mean he could either get out of MDOC or the jail immediately, or he could spend the rest of his life in prison. It's really up to MDOC and when they parole him. We would argue that the first factor weighs in favor of it being cruel or unusual, because a life sentence for a possible max of life for a high court misdemeanor is never proportional to the offense. Factor 2, you have to look at sentences imposed in the same jurisdiction for other offenses. Here we talked about a recent Supreme Court decision. Now it's not comparable like apples to apples because it talks about juvenile lifers. But last year, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that juvenile offenders can never face, it's always unconstitutional as cruel or unusual for second-degree murder to be considered for life without parole. And now, obviously, that's because they're juveniles, and we know adult offenders, they can get life without parole for those offenses. But I think it's telling that the Supreme Court would rule that, murder, one of the most heinous crimes you can commit, a life offense can be too extreme in some scenarios. And here we're looking at a high court misdemeanor. And again, we would argue that that isn't proportional to the underlying offense. Factor 3, you look at sentences imposed in other jurisdictions for the same offense. Through all my research, I was unable to find another state with a similar sentencing scheme for the sexually delinquent person. There's some states where you can get life or very severe punishments for indecent exposure, but typically it's when you expose yourself to a minor child. And so I would say that those offenses are not comparable to the one here, because we're not talking about child sex offense in those states. And some states are more severe than Michigan's 2-year max, but I would say most states kind of float around, it appears, that 1 to 5-year range as a max for indecent exposure. And again, no state carries a max of life for indecent exposure unless we're talking about involving minor children. And usually that's like a 3rd or 4th offense. And then the final factor, the goal of rehabilitation, we would argue that 1 day to life does not promote rehabilitation. Essentially, you're leaving when or if ever the client gets out of MDOC in the hands of MDOC. And I would argue MDOC is not a place specifically designed for rehabilitation. I mean, we're making a facial constitutional argument here, but to talk about Mr. Lentz briefly, he's been serving over a decade. He's been denied parole on a case that had a 2-year minimum, and I believe he's serving a 20-year max. And it's with.
I had somebody expose themselves to me when I was a teenager working at the mall once, and then many times on the internet, many times, MB. But I remember at the mall, I was just like, what a, oh. And I like ran into the mall, and I worked in the mall at the time. I was 15, and I went to the like my boss, and I was like, there was a guy outside, and it wasn't like the front entrance of the mall where everybody is. It was like the weird back entrance of the mall. And I was just like, I said to my boss, and my boss was like this big, he was only in his 20s, but he was a nice guy. And he literally, I remember him, he was like, what happened? And I said, he just like flashed me and then started stroking it. And but I didn't say it like that. Like, I don't know how I said it. I cannot remember. And, see, like I was a teenager, so a little bit better. But, oh my gosh, Carrie, that would be traumatizing. But anyway, so I remember like going into him, and he was just like, I thought he was going to call the cops because we worked at a bank, right? But he like ran outside to go find him, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's how we're going to do it. Anyways, guys, we're just going to listen to a couple more minutes of this. Just like us, the judge doesn't know quite what to make of this argument. And if you're trying to figure out what's going on, basically, I think what's happening is they're trying to make him a habitual offender, maybe, or like a sexual deviant is what they call it, which I find pretty interesting. And so that's sort of what it's like a designation that they're going for in this hearing. Anyways, let's listen to a little bit more of that, and then we are going to go all together. It'll take us all together over to Creedence and Mikey to watch the slap fights. Woo, slap fights. Sorry, I forgot.
It's pretty clear, Mr. Lentz, he's never going to get paroled out of MDOC. So when he was charged with indecent exposure notice of a max of life, it kind of left him with no choice, because he knew if he got sentenced to that max of life, even if it was a minimum of 1 day, it would essentially be a life sentence. And we would argue that because in order to find somebody sexually delinquent person, you have to find that they have compulsive and repetitive behaviors, which I would argue are typically associated with mental health issues. And those are the kind of people that MDOC are probably unlikely to parole. So would be guaranteeing a long, if not indefinite sentence. So finally, I think my arguments essentially come down to it's a high court misdemeanor. The possibility of facing life for a high court misdemeanor would never be proportional to the underlying offense. And then that would make his plea illusory, because the bargain he would have received would be less than what was intended, because he should have never faced the sexually delinquent person statute. And I would point the court towards People v. Williams, which is 153 Mish App 346. It's a 1986 case, and the quote.
Well, I think what he's arguing is that the life for indecent exposure is nuts, pun intended. But seriously, I think what he's arguing is that there's a designation that could have a life in, like, of incarceration. I don't know though. This is very. I thought this case was really interesting. I was not planning on showing it tonight. I do think it has a lot of interesting thoughts, and I will be playing it in its entirety. Probably next week, let's say. But I don't think this is a 3 strikes thing. This is Michigan, guys. I don't know that Michigan has that law. But you'll see here in a second, we are going to stop shortly. The judge is going to have to go and do research. She literally doesn't know. She has to leave the bench, but it's a high court misdemeanor. But the problem is, basically what's happening is it's a high court misdemeanor, and they're attributing it as they are basically saying he has sexual was it deviance, or it was a D word. And that in itself can have alongside of it a naked Peloton store thing. That alongside of it can have in itself incarceration for an indefinite period of time until paroled. And so I think that's what's being said here is, like, because this is a misdemeanor, it is unfair to attribute this type of like sexual deviancy that could carry it along with it a life incarceration when it was indeed a high court misdemeanor. It wasn't dysfunction nor dunderheadedness, although dunderheadedness is like perfect, and I love that. Yes, dunderheadedness. I actually would like merch that says that. And it was specifically that this is not with children, and I think that's smart. Like, this seems, although he does look a little sus, and like I said, we're going to dive into this deeper another day because we have SlapFighting to watch in just minutes, baby, and we will be going there together. Let's listen until the judge goes off the bench. Paisley, shut the fuck up.
The case that says an illusory plea bargain is one in which the defendant is led to believe that the plea bargain has one value when in fact it has another lesser value. And then finally, just to talk briefly about the response brief that was filed by the people, I think the biggest contention between our two arguments is the people focus on the 1-day minimum, whereas we focus on the life maximum. Any defendant, since they're sexually delinquent, one means that someone would spend, it could mean potentially that someone could spend the max, that life in prison. They say they could get out the same day. So I leave it to the court, which you believe is more important for the constitutional argument. I believe that's all my arguments, unless the court has any questions.
I do not. Ms. Bregman, I'm going to pause for just a moment and I'll be right back.
Yeah, she's going to be right back. We're going to be right back. Not here, though. We are going to go. No. There. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go ahead and head over to see Creedence and Mikey on SlapFighting in a little bit. It'll automatically take us there. I want to wait till they're live. I'm not sure that they are yet, just so that we can raid them properly. It's Slap. If you think you might not like it, I promise you might. Come and watch it with us. It's a blast. We have such a good time. And if you can put up with me, you can probably handle and love hang out with Mikey and Creedence and Mikey. It says, no, it's 6:40. It's 9:45 live now, Vicky. And the boys, I imagine, will be starting soon. I'm literally looking at it on my phone. I'll wait for a minute until they go live. I know they haven't gone yet. So we'll just stall for a couple minutes. We'll talk about my diamond paintings a little bit. Very, very cool. I think I'm most excited about this one, the coffee one. Again, I know these aren't like RLS, the way that Creedence and Mikey do it, I think you can handle it. It'll be good. I just realized this is mostly like the same thing, and that's why I'm a little concerned about it, because if you really look at it, you're like, oh shit, it's like all background really. And so the reason I really like the other ones that I picked is because of the mosaic stuff, but I want to hang that on my fucking wall in my kitchen. In my kitchen. Creed's probably late. You know, he's late a lot. I didn't say that. Oh, I have an idea what we can look at. Give me 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 secondo. Also hit the like button. Yeah, that'd be helpful. Super duper helpful. I gotta make an ending video too. Like an exit video, the same as sort of like the entrance video, but the exit one. Oh, they're live now. Perfect. I don't even have to deal with it. They're live now. Thank God. Go over, tell them that they that it was a KCC raid, that you have a good time. They're doing an intro thing. Go hang out in the chat. Have a great time. I'm going to do some diamond painting. I'm going to make some popcorn. I'm going to have a great time. And I love all of you guys. Remember that. I love you. I'm proud of you. I will see you in the next video and at the slap fights. Let's go together. F in the chat. That's right. I love you guys. I'm going to end this pretty quick so that we can get over there. Bye. I said bye.